It's the #1 spot. Remember that. It's the #1 spot. Remember that. It's the #1 spot. Remember that. If you at the #2, nobody remember you. It's the #1 spot.
What's poppin', crackin', shaking, baby? It's your boy Q.U.E from the award-winning #1 spot, man. Hey, it's definitely an honor and a pleasure, man, to introduce my next guest, man. Hey, man, these boys is doing big things, man, in Houston and abroad, man. We got the dynamic duo, GBU, aka Good Brothers United, man. What's happening?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Third Ward representing. What's up, Q?
Already, man. What's happening, man? Hey, it's definitely an honor and a pleasure, man, to have you guys, man. I appreciate y'all taking out y'all time, man, to sit down with us, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all killing me right now, man, with the mask, man. Man, we're gonna get straight into it, man. Just present to some, introduce to others, man, who you are, where you're from, and just give them a small background check on you real quick.
Okay, well, just like my boy say, we the Good Brothers United, you know, short GBU. I'm Gray from the trade.
I'm Grumpy.
He's
Mr. Nobody.
He ain't nobody. He is Grumpy. so that's what we are, and shit, we just rappers. You know, we love hip hop.
Already.
We've been liking it, I mean, since forever, since the beginning. And we just continue what we love to do.
Straight up. So, man, so how did all this come together, man? GBU and the whole movement, man. How did y'all get together?
Well, oh, man, we've been rapping, man, a long time. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we took a break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And life came in. You know,
right on.
Having
right
kids
on.
and wives, and you know, after a while, the game changed. So when the game changed and the internet made it where you can just put out some music, me and him looked at it as a product. And saying, hey, man, we can do it this way. And we can bypass all the BS for us, the record company, the business and stuff like. Even though you need to know the business, but in H-Town we come from an independent state.
Absolutely, out the trunk with it.
For real, in front of the gas station.
Straight up.
So we know about all that, and it's just like, okay, man, let's put the music together, but let's put it together in a way where we older. Let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about the real issues that the men go through, that, you know, you being a man. You know,
right, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's, go ahead. Yeah, you can,
I mean, we went through the whole process, just like he said, you know, even, you know, when we were younger, we was rapping then too. Yeah. And just so happened, like you say, we was doing it like everybody else was doing it, you know. We was sending music off to record companies, and we was trying to get on. Yeah, we was trying to get on the radio, and it was just the process, you know, going through certain distribution in the area, you know, doing we was doing the Kappa Beach Party.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
We was doing the Texas Relays. We was doing the Crawfish Festival. Yeah, the Chitlin Circuit.
Yeah, come on, that's what I call it. I love that.
I love that. So we was,
straight up.
Even back then, you know, we was with a lot of the people that are popular and stuff right now. We was back then. We still was part of it around, you know, who Slim Thug.
We open up for everybody.
Yeah, we open up for a lot of folks, man. Yeah. We was on, and like he said, you know, to be honest with you, at a certain point, the game
switched.
Yeah, switched.
It did though, man. 360.
Switched up, and I'll be honest with you, and I told him, and he know it, but I was done. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was done because we already knew what the stereotype was. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it was time to go on and go to the next part of our lives. And just so happened when the game changed and we were able to put the product directly in the ear of the consumer. Right on. You know, straight in the ear of the fan instead of a council of people sitting around the table saying, oh, they good, they ain't good. Right. Yeah, we already knew we wasn't going to get the benefit of the doubt for that. Right on. But when we was able to put our own music directly out, then we felt like we had a chance again. Because
absolutely. So was that the turning point for you? Because you say you was done, I guess, with the rap game. So like, was that the turning point for you?
It was for me. He never stopped.
Yeah.
He was consistent the whole time. He had been talking about, man, we need to keep doing it. We need to keep doing it. And I was like, man, our time passed. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
So Grumpy was pretty much the motivation, man. Like,
He was. You know what I'm saying? So when it switched back around and then some of the opportunities became open again, I could see it again, and I became enthused again.
Yeah, absolutely. Reinvented yourself and all that.
Because you know the narrative of when you get too old and you're rapping,
for sure,
your people start looking at you like, damn, what the hell are you doing?
And speaking on that, man, kind of like what we was talking about off camera, man, just, like out of any and every other genre in America, they only try to put an age cap on rap. Right. You know what I'm saying? So how y'all feel about that one?
Well, me, I can understand it, but I was always against it because I knew that rap was youth driven.
Right.
Because I was a youngster, and I remember when everything was dance based.
Yeah, absolutely. It was happy music, fun music. Yeah,
I'm a break dancer, so I come from all that. I knew about all the old schools. I was there when it first came to the youth. I was part of that. Yeah. So just in me knowing the music, me knowing the genres of rap from the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, and the South. Things changed dramatically throughout that time. Yeah. So now it's like a melting pot where you can actually put something out and the music can be ageless.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Tupac and some of these other rappers that really put the spirit into the music.
Yeah.
So I felt like that me and him could actually do that again. Like, and just focus in on it. Even though, your old people was looking at, man, this some whack shit.
Yeah, right.
It was just unheard of to me because it's all about if you jamming or not.
That's my motto, man. That's my opinion. Like if you jam, me and my boy was actually talking about this yesterday, man. It's like if you jamming, man. Like we all have God-given talents, man. So it's like opposed to letting it fall by the wayside. If you still got it and you still good, man, run that, man. Like it. Yeah, it don't matter, man. Yeah.
Right. And if you're jamming, but the truth is who you're jamming to.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because people got to understand that even when Elvis Presley, and a lot of y'all people don't know who Elvis Presley is, you know what I'm saying? But even back in the day when Elvis Presley came out, the older people, even, the older, they wasn't black people, but the older people back then was even saying it was too different. You know what I'm saying? It was this and it was that. Yeah. So, we already know that it's a cycle.
Absolutely.
Music is a cycle.
Absolutely.
But trying to define what hip hop has touched everything.
That's it. Come on, man.
Hip hop has touched R&B.
Come on.
Country metal.
Come on.
Country western.
They didn't merge genres.
Spanish music. Yeah. And then that's just the music side. We're not going to even talk about, the different platforms.
Yeah, right. From commercials now,
to be 50 years old and for you to be able, and for people to say, hey, that's for young people. Yeah. I think the reason they wanted to be for young people is because young people are a little bit more able to be controlled.
There you go. Exactly. They can mold them into what, you know what I'm saying?
And not saying that, because they have a lot of sharp men like LaRussell.
For sure. I dig LaRussell. Yeah, he's
they have a lot of sharp young people. I'm not saying that young people don't have sense, but I'm just saying that when you get older, it's just sometimes it's a little different. You went through life a little bit.
Absolutely. And I agree with that as well.
You can't take an old person too fast. Sometimes. So I think that's why they wanted it to be in the laps of young people so they could use it like that. But it's both. Yeah. Because, the music that the young people are the future of hip-hop.
Right, absolutely.
But why should us, because our generation created hip-hop.
Come on now. Come on.
So why should we be transitioning to just listening to R&B?
Right.
And not because everybody's saying that you shouldn't be listening to rap. Yeah. That's just crazy to me.
Yeah. And like you said, you were saying though, like we done been through a lot more, so we have a lot more substance. Like we can give you some game on, like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna just tell you or glorify the drug selling or this and that. We gonna tell you the other side of it too. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, we ain't gonna just give you what's the so-called good about it. We're gonna give you, we're gonna run everything to y'all from personal experience and or, you know, from, you know, people that we know and, you know, things of that nature.
Definitely. That's just the transition of life. That's what when you used to come around and have family reunions, you sit around your uncles and your aunties.
That's right.
They give you game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you take it or you don't, but at least it was there, because sometimes somebody giving you some game can avoid you having to go through it, save you some time and
That's right. And it might not necessarily resonate with you at that time, but somewhere down the line, you be like, man, I remember my daddy told me this, or my mama told me this, or my grandma.
Then when you get older, you find out that you're turning into your daddy.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? So
straight up.
You know, but by the time that we figured that out in hip hop, they done already kind of separated us.
Absolutely.
From each other.
Absolutely. Right. Man, and I definitely, man, take my hat out to y'all, man, that y'all keeping the movement going up, man. Like I was saying earlier, man, y'all motivate me, you know, to keep the party going. Like you say, you know, society, whatever, try to put an age cap on us. Right. And just real quick, this is a sidebar, but I got a friend of mine, man, Skip Flanagan, man. That boy, he 56 years old, man, and that boy got a song on light rotation on 97.9 right now. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, hold up, man. So
man, Houston is, and that's what I love about Houston.
Yeah.
Houston is so diverse.
Yeah.
Right. You know,
absolutely.
There's so much diversity in Houston, man. You could be on the south side, then you can go to the north side. It feel like you're in two different cities.
For sure.
You know, sometimes, you know, and, you know, with all the different cultures and everything. And now look at that. Age is a thing.
Come on, man. Come on.
So, yeah.
Man, straight up.
Shout out to Houston. I'll tell you, man, I remember before it was 97.9.
Yeah. Come on. Now, for real though, it was just 102.
Yeah, it was 102.
Yeah. They went from Magic 102 to 102 Jams back to Magic 102.
Well, yeah. Before 97, before 97.9.
So surface.
Man, come on. Come on.
Kanye.
Come on.
Man, we can go back.
Yeah, straight up.
We can hit these clubs a little
bit. We gonna ride. What that boy said, you gonna ride. What's that? Man, Captain Jack.
You know, Northside, Palladium, you know.
Man, come on.
Anything you talking about, I done been there.
Straight up. Straight up.
I done been there. Yeah.
Man, that's what it is though, man. So I guess that segues into, man, like mature rap.
Yeah, mature rap, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, it really was something that he kind of carved out into something, because he was saying, man, we always rap like that. Like it's always been life. You know what I'm saying? So when we start putting the life into the music and coming with the different subject matters, you know what I'm saying? Just being grown, like you got to put your bills into it. You got to put your relationships into
That's
it.
deep. That's deep.
To, put in the way you feel and your perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? Like a man, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Not taking somebody else's vibe or just taking somebody else, but including who you is in the music.
Actually putting your heart, putting your life out there. Yeah.
See, but a lot of people not really vulnerable like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Everybody want to be tough.
Yeah, come on.
You know, everybody want to be tough, and they don't know that it means something to be vulnerable. So
it really does, rap, because you can help other people with that, man.
Man, mature rap is the transition of you living with your mama compared to your mama have to live with you when you older. And now you taking care of your mama. You know what I'm saying? That's what 50 years do to you.
Yeah, straight up.
You know what I'm saying? 50 years, you'll be there at first. Yeah, you was rapping a certain way when you was a certain age, but if you grow and maturity don't really have nothing to do with age.
Yeah, at all.
Because to be honest with you, if you listen to Tupac,
Come on now.
Back in the day, he had mature rap.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know,
even at that age, bro, it's crazy. Yeah.
So, you know, it's just what you're talking about, and when you start rapping in that way, then that's when you start differentiating yourself from everybody else, because your story ain't like nobody else's.
Right.
Your story ain't like my story. My story ain't like his story.
Right.
So if you dig into yourself and figure out who you are yourself, then that's when you can get that individuality. And that's the way me and him, that's our thing. Yeah. Because when we started rapping, when we was watching rap, you couldn't be like nobody else.
That's true. And that's absolutely true.
No, you couldn't sound like nobody. You couldn't use nobody's flow.
Man, come on. Cause you'll be in a beef song, you know what I'm saying? Being a, you know what I'm saying?
Song, everybody would talk about you. Everybody talk about you. You know what
straight up.
Yeah.
But like he trying to sound like this person, trying to sound like this person.
Yeah. I remember when Black Rob came out with Whoa.
Come on, man.
And then in Houston we had Man,
absolutely.
But I remember the blowback.
Right.
We got off of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just for sounding like somebody else.
Right.
Even though they was doing their own thing. You know what I'm saying? We did our Southern way, but it was still the blowback. Because originality back then was something that people stood.
That was right. That's right. Like you even had to write your own raps. Like they got ghostwriters and stuff like that now, but back then you had to write your own raps.
Right.
If you wasn't writing your own raps, then it was like...
Well, different situations. Like Bushwick Bill didn't write all the,
True that.
He didn't write all his, but at the same time, he knew his part.
Right.
But he never said he wrote everything neither.
Right.
But what is ghostwriting?
Right.
A lot of times, let's break it down. Ghostwriting to me is when a person has wrote your whole song and you repeat everything that they say. Now, you in the studio and I do a line and he say, hey man, that shit ain't it. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Say, man, switch it around. How about if you say this word? And I immediately switch that around.
Yeah.
Is it that he wrote my whole rhyme?
No, not at all. Not at all.
So especially when you're in a group or you doing some kind of collaborative thing, it becomes different. So I think people gotta get the thing misconstrued.
I can dig that.
If you're supposed to have a song all ready for you to do, then it ain't your creativity. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little different. In the old school, you always had to write your own shit.
You're right.
Old school shit.
It was never no two Busta Rhymes.
Oh no.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
And he was in a group of people that rap extreme like him.
Right.
Charlie Brown, leaders
of the new school.
You know what I'm saying? But even then, Charlie Brown wasn't like Busta Rhymes.
Right. That's true.
Like, that's true. A group and just sounded like, because when you're making music, you can tend to get boring.
Right, true that. And I think I actually heard that somewhere, it was a documentary or something, but that's what they say, where ghostwriters kind of come into play to give people a different
perspective.
In a different feel. If they kind of getting bored in the game, well, let's get these ghostwriters in here to kind of give you a little bit, something extra.
Yeah.
But I agree with that though, like when it comes to putting out the best project, man, it's not always about your opinion. Right. You know what I'm saying? You want to put out the best project.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if it comes from this person, or whatever, to do the ad-libs, or this person to sing on something. You know what I'm saying? You want to put out the best project. It's not about being in your feelings and, oh man, I got to make, you feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
So me and him, we was having a conversation at one time, and we always talk about rap.
Yeah, for sure.
And not to be negative towards anybody, but we was having a conversation and I asked him, I say, Cardi B.
Yeah.
She don't write all of her stuff.
Right. Right.
But you mean to tell me she ain't as tight as the ones that's doing it?
Come on.
Right.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? The way that she delivers. I mean, it's like it's meant for her.
Right. And she owns it and says it in her way, uses her personality. And even like Eazy-E.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Back in the days. But I'm gonna let you finish though. But
Yeah, but no, that was basically it. Just when you're talking about ghostwriting and stuff, sometimes some stuff is just meant for you.
Nah, that's true though. That's true though.
Right.
Some people can kind of put themselves in your shoes, or especially if they know a lot about you.
Right.
They can write it and be like, oh, I think she'll, kind of like that. Man, hey, if y'all just not tuning in, man, we are in the building with GBU, a.k.a. Good Brothers United.
Third Ward, Houston, Texas.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Man, I know this is the longest awaited question, man. All our viewers, man, been wondering, man, what's up with the masks?
Man,
you know what I'm saying? We kind of talked about it off of the cam, man, but I know a lot of people is like, man, why these dudes got masks on?
One of the reasons why we would have a mask on, because it's really all about the music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't let the image fool you about the good music. You know what I'm saying? So when you looking at us, we older. You know what I'm saying? So past that, and just look at the entertainment that we're trying to bring coming out of H-Town.
Man, that's awesome. Yeah.
So it also is like this. Everybody got jobs, everybody know what it is, and everybody know what it ain't.
That's right.
So it's almost like, don't get the mask twisted like it ain't no rapping in here.
Yeah, come on,
don't
come
get
on.
that messed up.
Come on.
Let's say the other word.
Yeah.
Don't get that twisted. You know what I'm saying about the rap, man, the music.
Yeah.
That's tight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like being able to take the mask off and live real life. You know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody running up to me trying to take a picture of me.
Come on. What you gonna still probably get that anyway. But I feel what you're saying.
So with the mask, to me, I mean, it all just kind of ties together, because when you think about the mature rap and everything, the truth is, they was gonna call us old anyway.
So y'all like, we're gonna exaggerate it. We're gonna look
we'll do it before you say it.
Yeah.
And it's exaggerated.
Like, even more.
Take it all the way to you.
To the extreme with it. Yeah.
Exactly. So let's take that out the conversation.
That's not even that ain't the elephant in the room no more.
Just listen to the music. Because to be honest with you, I think that it is more crazy when somebody don't want to embrace being older.
Right.
And they actually older. They want to
straight up, bro.
Crazier
straight up.
And us, you know what we doing. I mean, it's not just the mask, it's the whole, look at how this dude is.
Come on, man. Both of y'all. I said that when y'all came in. I said, check him out, man. This boy devil now without.
You know, but I think that our culture needs to cease that.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
I'm talking about, what's so embarrassing about being professional?
Right.
What's so embarrassing about growing up and, you know what I'm saying, and being able to fit in different type of rooms.
That's right.
Being able to adjust.
That's right.
Because that's the thing about life, is if you walk in 100 different rooms the same way, you not doing good upon yourself.
That's right.
You need to know how to be diverse.
That's right.
You know, so I mean, that's what the masks are. And plus, this dude is really ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like really ugly. We try to give him a little time to be regular, but this dude is
I got to wait on this dude every time.
Y'all are hilarious, man. Y'all are hilarious with that, man. And with that, though, that just shows me, man, that y'all have a lot of chemistry, man. Y'all been, you know, rocking with each other for a while, so y'all can be able to, you know, poke at each other like that without it being, you know what I'm saying, going no farther than that.
It really ain't no days off.
Yeah.
I catch you slipping, I got you.
So any opportunity I can get him, I'm about to hit you with it.
You got me yesterday because we was at the video shooting. Thank you for coming out to the video
already,
shoot.
Man. Hey, old school video, man, coming soon, man. Yeah, go on talk about that one, man.
Yeah, so yesterday, you know, everything looked good when you're looking at it on TV. You know what I'm saying? And you're doing a whole lot of moving. You know? But man,
come on,
you can feel it.
Yeah.
See, I had shot a video, right, and he looked at it. So he made a dance joke.
Yeah.
He dancing and all that. So, you know,
that man.
So now It's his time.
Yeah.
Oh man, he got up in there.
Boy was winded. Boy was winded in there, huh?
Man.
Boy.
I see him catch his breath. I said, you better watch out. You might have a heart attack.
Say after a while, boys don't even say the words no more. Boy, just be with the movement, man.
Yeah, so it's real like that, man. So he'll catch you slipping when he can.
Yeah.
You know, so I mean, we just got used to it, man. But it's just like when you go to work, you don't want to go to work and not have no fun.
Absolutely, man. You know? That's what it's about, man. Like they say, you never work a day in your life, man. You know, just have fun with it, man.
Exactly.
So who idea was it to come with the masks?
Both.
It was both of us, but I'm gonna tell you, at first I was really on the fence with it, man. I was like, what the hell?
It was like, man, I ain't wearing no mask, man.
What it was.
Well, it was these, man.
Yeah. No, it was
because you say y'all had went through a progression of the mask.
So the argument was, at a time, it was like, we can't wear a certain mask with the subject matter. I don't think we would be given the right kind of
Right on.
So I was saying, what would you do with this? And so over time, you know, we would talk about it and go through it. Then I thought about Big Mama. You know what I'm saying? I said, well, goddamn, they did something for Big Mama and Eddie Murphy and them. Hell, that means there's a company out there that can make a mask that make your mouth move. You know
right on.
So when we was on the quest for that, so we had made some orders and some of them came in wrong and everything. So we found a particular company that could do that.
Gotcha.
What resonated to us to be able to say, okay, man, this can actually happen.
Yeah.
And since we old ass homeboys anyway, it made sense.
Well, we had a lot of disagreement at first.
Yeah.
And it wasn't.
Because he's uglier than I. That was one of the problems.
I don't know how to judge, man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
but I was looking at him, I said, man, what color is you? You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to figure that out.
I'm going to tell you what we actually found out is we wasn't disagreeing on nothing, because when I was talking, I was thinking about brand.
Right.
You know, I was thinking about brand and just the idea of not being seen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But what he was saying was, because we got a whole lot of different type of songs. We got songs about marriage. We got all kind of different stuff. So he's like, man, would you wear that? And this kind of song? And I said, hell yeah, for brand, I would do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's where we was butting heads at one time. Then he said, I'm gonna just have to show you.
Yeah.
And then he came back and he walked in my house and shit with that shit on and I almost shot him.
Come on, that's how he hit you with it.
Yeah, he just
came in with it.
I thought I was mobbing everything.
Yeah.
So you didn't even know who he was.
No,
come on.
I just walked in, man.
Yeah,
come on.
Hey, hold up with it. Yeah. And then I said, oh.
Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Show him, man.
Okay, so then we kind of both got on the same page.
Right.
And from there, it was just, you know, like I said, when you figure out who you are,
right.
See, that's the thing about rap music and any kind of music to me, is that it's never a competition.
Absolutely.
Tupac, it ain't, you know, it's who your favorite artist is, Tupac, Biggie, whoever.
That's all opinion, though.
That's that.
Yeah.
But it's not really a competition between artists. What it is everybody is supposed to be the best version of themselves.
Man, come on. You said that. Absolutely.
Be the best version of you. You know, at first I didn't like DMX.
Yeah.
Because I thought DMX was copying off of Tupac.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then when you start listening to DMX
some more
music,
songs
he was nothing like Tupac.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And I could really appreciate him for who he was.
Right.
At that point in time. Yeah, so everybody, you know, is supposed to just be the best version of themselves, and then it ain't no consensus number one. It ain't.
Yeah.
Because I had a homeboy that told me that his favorite rapper was Master P. And guess what? I respect him for it. You know what I'm saying?
That's interesting. I mean, everybody's entitled to their own opinion, though, man.
And there's nothing wrong with Master P.
Yeah.
Master P got more grind than
Yeah, now for real.
99.9% of the game.
Like in the video shoot, the Snoop cereal and all that, man. Boys got the noodles and the potato chips.
He's always thinking
absolutely, man, absolutely.
You know, but you know, for somebody to say his rapping compared to whoever, Big Punisher.
Right.
No, Big Punisher was Big Punisher and Master P was Master P.
Yeah. Everybody was entitled to their own opinion though, because certain music resonates with people differently.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's and what people look for in certain rap is not always the same. Right. Some people look for the lyricism. Yeah. You know, some people look for some people look for the content of what they're saying, you know, that resonates with where they grew up or you know what I'm saying? It's like people look for different things, so you can't really generalize, you know, or hate on this person for, you know what I'm saying? Oh man, you don't like such and such, man, what you mean? You know, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. Nah, for sure, man. Hey, man, if y'all did not know, man, we are in the building with GBU. AKA Good Brothers United, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. Man, I got so many things, man, that I want to talk about, man. But do y'all have any? Well, I'm sure y'all do. When you kind of spoke about Tupac, like just inspirations in the game.
Ooh. It's so many, man.
Ooh. Yeah.
It's so many genres, it's so many eras.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, everybody was an influence.
Yeah, and I'm sure not just rap. It's like from soul to
from that.
Yeah.
It was rap here. We had disco, soul.
Exactly. James Bryan
my dad used to listen to Sam Cooke.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Musically, all that is our influence, and you'll be able to tell when you hear the music.
Yeah.
Right. So but when you're talking about rap, though, personally, I mean, like I said, there ain't no such thing as a number one, but my number one is Tupac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the reason for it is because Tupac makes songs. He don't just rap. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
There's a difference between rapping and making songs. And I think that he made some of the best songs that I've ever heard in my life from a rapper.
Yeah.
You know.
And was, like you say, well-rounded. He didn't just talk about one certain thing, like you know, Brenda's Got a Baby, Dear Mama.
Right.
You know, he went,
things are still going on right now.
He pushed the envelope on some stuff.
These things are still going on right now.
Yeah.
You know, so he's my favorite, but at one point, my favorite was Scarface. You know what I'm saying? And my favorite was Scarface.
I can see that.
Because it was on some personal stuff, because Scarface got a strong voice.
Right.
You know, and
and then he from the H. So it's like it represents, you know what I'm saying, where you from. So it's like,
And then he got something in his throat to make his voice like that. You know,
so he'll get you if he can get you. He'll get you if he can get you. But it was.
Oh, he made me let him take me a sip.
It was Scarface's control of his voice that I respected so much. At one point, my favorite rapper was Corrupt. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
So it just depends on what
I can dig it. I can dig it.
At one point, I say, man, ain't nobody could touch Corrupt.
Yeah.
You know?
And he used to, you know, freestyle a lot of times, at least. Man, you know, at least that's what he used to say. He just used to come off the top of the dome with it. So I feel like that's skill too. What y'all think about that though? Just
freestyling?
Yeah.
Now freestyle.
Oh, he took him out.
Yeah. You know, I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I remember when it was a such thing as a cipher.
Right.
It was no such thing as written.
That's right.
I mean,
that's
it was almost forbidden.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now when somebody say they freestyling and you're not coming off of the top of the head, it gets confused.
You got to question that.
Yeah, I got to
Yeah.
You know, I understand you being on camera. I'm understanding that you don't want to mess up. And I understand that. But when you freestyling, it's supposed to be, just like Black Thought said it years ago, it's an exercise.
That's right.
And you build up to it.
That's right. That's right.
It makes your flows better. It make your confidence better.
And that's true. That is true.
When you're in a room with some rappers, it make you, you know, you got to step up to the plate.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what it was about back then. You know what I'm saying? And you wanted to be involved. Because if you had any kind of butterflies in you or any kind of shit like that, hey, you get in the moment of freestyling, all that shit gonna come out.
That's true. Nah, that yeah.
And see, people used to prove they was freestyling by talking about what was right in front of you.
Yeah,
So
what you got on, what the clothes you got on, yeah.
The normal person wasn't freestyling. Wasn't saying nothing written.
Right.
You know, and like he said with the cipher was just like, it's like it was hand in hand with hip hop. Just like breakdancing was.
I agree. I agree.
You know, if you ever see a breakdancing circle.
Yeah, right on.
You'll see somebody get out there and do their thing.
Yeah. And then step back in and then the next person come out. Yeah.
I'm just even tripping out. You trying to dance.
I'm talking about you, really.
Nah, really. I can dance, but you can't. Yeah, man, don't dance. Don't dance.
It's okay.
Don't dance.
Hey, I do enough.
No. Yeah, you do enough.
Man, y'all are hilarious with it, man. That boy moving them shoulders, huh?
Everybody can be like grumpy, you know. Get on, you know. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it.
Oh, I get a hater,
Mr. Chippendale.
Man, you gotta love it, man. I love that, man. The chemistry that y'all have, man. I love that. I was just gonna say though, kind of like what people consider freestyling nowadays is if they punch in a bunch of flows. You know, they might say something off the top of the dome, then punch in right there. Then we say something again, then punch in right there. Then say something again, then punch in right there.
I mean, that's very effective way of
and I get it. I do get it.
No way, but I'm gonna tell you something that happened to me. When I heard Jay-Z was doing it, I say, wow.
Yeah.
When I heard Lil Wayne was doing it, I say, wow.
Right.
But I tell you how I started doing it, was really from I couldn't spell. So I would go back to my rhyme.
You hit him with the R. Kelly style.
And I couldn't recite them. Yeah, I couldn't recite them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so after a while, it was like, and I tell the people that I'm around, I was cheating on the spelling test at the time.
For me. He was cheating out for me.
I failed with this nigga. I had to go to somebody else. I failed with him. I couldn't make good grades.
That is hilarious.
So I learned to get up in a corner, and because I love to freestyle so much, that became part of it. You know what I'm saying? So
like working smarter, not harder. It's like what is best for you. Yeah.
It was just what was best for me. I didn't know that it was a thing at the time. You know what I'm saying? But I tell everybody, man, when you're doing rhymes, write them down. Rhymes, man.
And that's me, man. I can freestyle like this much. Yeah. But like when it comes to
it as a tool.
I write, like you say, it's just the exercises. The exercise to keep you active.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'll tell you this. Yeah, I'll write it down, I do get it, but it's something about a freestyle. Sometimes you're gonna get some shit that you just won't be able to get when you sit there.
That's true. It's the feeling that you have. Yeah.
Because I tell you,
that's true.
Griselda, you know, I don't know if a lot of people familiar with who Griselda is. You know, but they from the East Coast.
Oh, you talking about Benny the Butcher and all them boys? Yeah.
And West Side Gun. So when I first saw them, they was freestyling.
Yeah.
And that was what I liked the most.
Yeah.
So when they start doing the music, I like their music too, but I really like the freestyle because it's that unexpected. I don't think that they knew they was.
We're gonna say that. Yeah, right on.
Yeah,
I can feel that.
That's a benefit of freestyle. I just remember so many times me and him and some of our guys just sitting in a car smoked out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, come on. I remember them days, man. That's me.
And sometimes you just get in a zone and you're down there black eye.
Yeah.
And you'll just be going. When you click in that zone, it's like moving a gear.
Yeah, and it's you, like you say, you get in that zone, and you feel like in your mind, I can't go wrong. I can't say nothing wrong. I'm in that groove. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I saw a picture in your hallway of Dragon Ball Z.
Come on, come on, man. Shout out to Pirate Fang, man.
Yeah. So we're gonna jump on the anime. Okay, so with them, they went from levels to levels to levels.
Right on.
So now my hair white.
Yeah. Super Saiyan, look at that. Yeah.
My hair white. You know what I'm saying? But you got so strong. You know what they say with the practice.
Yeah.
You know, and it just really everything has a benefit to it.
Right? Absolutely.
Yeah, but writing has its benefit too.
Yeah.
So speaking along them lines, then I heard you talk about the Griselda boys. Like who are y'all digging in these days and time? As far as newer artists,
a lot of them. I like J. Cole.
For sure.
Like Drake. I mean, I like a lot of the younger guys, but I also like a lot of the older guys.
For sure.
It's whoever putting out just good music, man. When I come across it, I just jam it. And just so happen, Benny the Butcher, Conway, and the West Side, you know what I'm saying? That's in the tape deck too.
Yeah, straight up.
Tape deck.
Yeah.
That must have the tape deck, man. Straight up.
I go back like that.
Straight up.
So, just being conscious of what's going on. And I like the way they move.
Yeah, for sure.
By me being an artist and by them putting the art to their thing.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It was exciting to see.
Yeah, I mean, Lil Wayne, to me, I think that Lil Wayne is like, to me, I think that
we watched him from a baby.
Straight up. And so many.
He's the greatest of the new. I think he's the Tupac, the GOAT of the new era. To me.
Right.
I think he's the GOAT of the new era.
I agree with that, man. I feel like he done broke some records, man, when it comes to mixtapes and all that stuff and features and all that. Yeah.
And bars.
And bars.
Rapping, just his rapping.
And bars.
You know what I'm saying? But, there are a lot of good young talent out there, and there's so much diversity. There are some new people that ain't blew all the way up, but on their way right now.
Absolutely.
Akeem Ali, I like him. He's a dude that's probably on right now. Cam in China, I talk about them to him all the time. Then you got some old school cats. You got Beans. Have you seen Beans?
You talking about Benny Siegel?
No.
Beans?
No, his name is Beans.
Oh man.
And he's an old school dude.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, and he's making a move right now. Trans they're making moves right now.
That's interesting.
We talk about LaRussell.
Yeah, I like LaRussell, man. He done gave me some game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the way he just
He's gonna be one of the billionaires.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
His hustle game is tight.
Man, because he done gave me some game, like when he just talk about how to, get your music, make sure you get your royalties off of your music and stuff like that.
Exactly.
I saved that boy video and I jotted it down in my... Yeah, for real.
2 ways, but I ain't know about them other 2. I say, man, we gotta check that out.
Nah, straight up.
Yeah.
Making sure you're on top of that, man, because that's what the biggest thing is, man. Because man, shout out to that boy LaRussell, man, for real. Because we because that's really the business side, especially, and then listening to them youngsters that are on the new wave of the business side of it. Because it's not really like how it used to be back in the, the days, the metric of success was getting with a label and doing all these different things, but they showing you the peer-to-peer, the peer-to-consumer. They showing you that side of it and how to make sure you get your music synced in the movies and the video games and, you know what I'm saying, along them lines with it, you feel me? And I wanted to say too, though, just it's a trip how, because like you say, I always say, history repeats itself, and like y'all are actually falling into the groove of that history simply because you know, we coming back to the flat tops and, you know, coming back to the break dancing and coming back to, you feel what I'm saying? Like that's the era that we're living in right now. People even starting, let's see, people wearing baggy clothes again and, you know, all that type of stuff. So we coming back into that era of, you know what I'm saying, the late 80s, early 1900s, and you know that type of thing. So man, y'all falling right into the groove with it, man.
And I'll be honest with you, I feel like it was God for us.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
If we'd have had we'd have made it 20 years ago if we'd have did it our way. But maybe it was meant to be done the way that we doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, as a matter of fact, you know, you see NOS coming out with new.
Right on.
Ice Q.U.E. Everybody coming out with new projects. Jay-Z. But the thing about it was, I think why it didn't catch fire like some people would have thought is because we've already seen their whole career. So it's hard to reinvent yourself when we've already seen your whole career. We've seen you come off the street. We've seen you go into being a millionaire.
Right.
And a pioneer. So your fans are pretty much your fans, but for us, we some brand new old niggas.
Yeah, come on.
And you haven't seen that many of that.
And you have to reinvent yourself, bro. Like they say, you know, you run this course so long, and then it's like, well, shit, we finna do a 360 and switch it up on them boys. You know what I'm saying? Because the older you get, the more you learn, and you like, man, let's try something different. You know what I mean? Yeah. Nah, absolutely, man.
You know, so a lot of people get anchored and get attached to whatever their image was.
Right.
That's why a lot of the young ladies rapping don't feel like they. I remember Cardi B, when I first started listening to her, she had some more diverse, you know, she had some stuff talking about her life.
Yeah, right,
you know
right.
Be Careful. I think the name of the song was Be Careful, you know, and that was one of them. And I remember her talking about it in an interview, and they was asking, why you don't do more like that? And she said, well, my fan base wanted to hear me in a certain way. Right. You know what I'm saying?
The ratchetness.
So she got a lot of diversity, but at the same time, when your fan base is telling you what they want to hear, then you gotta kind of
man, I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah, what, you gonna lose your money?
Yeah, you know? That's a good point, because your audience, you know, your fans want to hear certain things, so it's like, well, let me cater to my fans.
Exactly.
So that's a good point.
That's just like taking a survey. You know what I'm saying? You see all these businesses out there, you know, ask you what a survey, hey, what do you think about us and this? But they're taking that information so that they can make their product more relatable to their target market. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, bro. That's a good point. Man, hold up, man. We still in the building, man, with GBU, man. Yeah. Good Brothers United, man, dropping that knowledge, man. You know what I'm talking about. So, like, what do y'all feel, considering y'all done reinvented yourself, man? Y'all running it again, doing a different play. Like, what is y'all ultimate goal or objective in the rap game? To be honest, make some money. We want to make some money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We not interested in being famous. Yeah. You know, that's gotcha. So y'all looking to like go on tour and like go through the whole process, or? Well, it just depends. It depends on the money. Yeah, it just. I can dig it. Depends on the situation. I can dig it. You know, it depends on the situation. You know, it just depends. Yeah. I won't say no. Yeah. But, you know, I know. I mean, that's kind of how I feel too. I ain't gonna lie. I still do music and stuff like that too. And I'm not necessarily per se looking to do it as a career, but I'm just gonna keep dropping music, and I look at it as like it's an income stream. You know what I'm saying? That's another egg in the basket. Exactly. You know, kind of like type of deal. So it's like, if we have to work anyway, and see, me and him, we don't have jobs, we have careers. Yeah, for sure. So when you have to do that anyway, I'm a big believer that when God gives you something, then that's what he wants you to do. And God gave us music, and you know, and I just think that it's something that we just, everything leads back to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
With us.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He keeps on bringing us back to it. So, I mean, I don't want to be disobedient.
Yeah, absolutely. You know absolutely. I agree.
And then it's just about making a brand and being able to branch off to other creators' names.
Absolutely. You know absolutely. Because once you get your name out there, then you can, people going to buy whatever you got. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about?
I was on the way here looking at E40, you know, with his ice cream.
Yeah, straight up, straight up.
In the world, you know what I'm saying? The goon with the spoon.
Come on, man.
You know and I said, man, who would have thought E40 would be in there?
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
And that.
Trick Daddy.
Yeah. Oh, Trick Daddy got the ice cream too?
No, Trick Daddy cooking. Yeah.
What?
We need to be on the Food Network.
Man, go on. I didn't know that one. I didn't know that one. That's deep.
So you know, it gives you a lot of look, Trill Burgers.
Yeah.
Look at that.
You know what it's called? Oh, Trill Burgers. Oh, yeah, Trill. For sure. And he killed that, man. Like his marketing and all that, how he used to do the pop-ups and all that. Like he killed that, bro. He killed that. Because he was already doing shows and had different events. So it's like, well, I'm going to bring my burgers for, you know, in backstage, let the people, you know what I mean?
But that only happens, and you only get the feedback that he's getting when you've had a whole career of not burning bridges.
Right. Absolutely. You absolutely. And creating those relationships.
So yeah, everybody loves Bun B.
Absolutely.
Nobody say nothing negative.
I agree.
You know, so when you can pop up and everybody supporting you, that means that you've been good throughout your whole career.
For sure.
Of not stepping on other people's
toes. That's right.
You know, so he deserves it, man. You know, we've done a couple of shows with him.
Work with him.
Yeah, well, we've done a couple of shows with him already. We've done shows with him and Pimp C. Yeah. You know, we've done shows with just him. We've done shows with Cash Money. You know, we done met Jay-Z. You know, we done shows over for Scarface.
I remember when I linked up with y'all boys, y'all had a song with Juvenile.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was live,
I mean, all the, you know, R.I.P. to so many of our friends, you know, and people from Houston. Yeah, Big T. We got a song with Big T right now that ain't nobody heard.
What?
Yeah, man.
Boys got classics on the way, man.
Yeah, we have to for H-Town.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
That's for H-Town. You know, and Big Mo, we got songs, Big Mo, and, you know, so, I mean, we got a lot of history. Yeah. But we just so excited about the future.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, we really want to look forward to the future because there's a lot of people we would like to work with.
Who, and speaking along them lines, man, who is it? What artists would y'all like to work with?
B, Slim Thug. I mean, sometimes just in Houston, just keeping it in like that.
Yeah.
You know, everybody want to work with Face. I want to rap off some of Face beats.
For real. Yeah. For Mike Dean and them boys,
Toby and Wigwig. You got Megan Thee Stallion, Power Out, Travis Scott. Lizzo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, already.
We ain't gonna talk about Beyonce.
Come on now. Come on.
I mean, that's just Houston, just like Houston.
Yeah. But y'all got anybody else though? Just
everybody else. Who we gonna turn?
He say everybody else.
Who we gonna turn down? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody that show us love, we appreciate.
OT.
Oh yeah, the Mexican OT.
Oh yeah, he's a beast. I did his listening party. Okay. I did the recap for his listening party, and man, he got some songs, man. That boy, he's a beast.
We already been lucky enough to do some songs with like some Houston legends besides Big T, Ronnie
Spencer, already.
With Ronnie.
Renetta Spencer.
Everybody don't know who Renetta is.
No.
Billy Cook.
Platinum. Yeah.
Billy Cook. And we just had Billy Cook the other week. Yeah. That's live.
That's live. A dude named Reggie Jams. I swear to God, this dude.
Reggie Jams?
He's like a walking encyclopedia when it comes to R&B. For real. Yeah. I'm talking about just live.
Reggie Jams. I'm going to have to look that boy up and check him out.
Reggie Jams, he's a beast, and
Man,
he's one of the coolest young dudes that you want to be around. And when you meet somebody talented and humble, then you're really talented and humble.
Yeah.
You want to keep on fooling with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man. It's, like I say, we were saying earlier about creating those relationships, man, and be able to work with good people and put out the best product.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Harvey Love, man. Yeah. Straight up.
We go way back, man. We go way back with a lot of folks and stuff. Yeah. Like I say, if we took these masks off, it's a lot of people who used to be like, damn, that's them?
Now they be shocked.
Nah, straight up though. And then, man, y'all work ethic, man, is off the chain too, man. Y'all boys, like we was talking about off cam, man, y'all got like 50 plus songs, man, mastered already, ready to go.
Yeah, mastered. If you count the ones we got incomplete,
man, come on.
But you know, we got a lot of, and it just so happened we just knew that that's what we had to do.
Yeah.
You had to grab because the product speaks for itself first.
Right. Absolutely.
You ain't got the product, you talking.
Yeah, come on. Straight up, man. Straight up.
Yeah, but we had to convince ourselves first.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got to a point where we was listening to our own music after we recorded, and we had enough of it after a while, and then we sit back and say, maybe.
Y'all got many EPs, many LPs, like so much I want to do, or just straight singles.
It wasn't a cigar when we first started.
It almost broke.
Yeah, I don't sound the same.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. I was sad for a minute.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because the whole thing with us is not being whack, because I always tell you.
Right. I agree with that.
You're on a slippery slope.
Yeah.
So it's like they see you with the mask and, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Something corny and shit.
Right.
You know,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like trying to balance the image with the music and make sure that everything is in line. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah.
And what is y'all, man, like what is y'all chemistry like in the studio? Like how do y'all run that? Y'all have like songs or verses already, or y'all just get in the studio and be like, man, we go.
It's so wonderful working with this
There you go. There you go. He's trying to
his kids yeah. I forgot his little girl wife. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This other person. You know, in the studio. So it's almost like creatively we feed off each other. The music come first.
Yeah, for sure.
And it got to have subject matter. You know what I'm
saying?
For sure.
Yeah. And sometimes he may come up with the hook, vice versa. And sometimes he may come up with the song, like the song idea. I got you.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely we mix it up, you know, like that. And when we get together, we just have to try to keep each other motivated, because that's all we got is me and him. At this point, that's all we got is me.
So do y'all coach each other in the studio? Be like, nah, man, that shit whack, man. Let's
It's not.
Definitely.
I mean, it's like
you can't wear your feelings on your shoulders in the studio.
You got your feelings, you gonna get hurt.
You know
what I'm saying, man? That's not it.
I said some stuff that I was like, ooh, wait till this nigga come here. I'm gonna let him hear this, and it's gonna be live.
Right.
And then I said,
and then he be like,
that I don't think that fit what we're doing. And I'm like, what? And he like, nah, what about this? And I say, okay.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying?
And that is good, bro. That's live. Yeah. I like that. Y'all can accept each other's
criticism.
Constructive criticism, and move forward on that. And let's try to, now check this out though. All right, we can work with that and then make it work. I like that.
You have to know each other first, or else, see, a group is just like your
relationship.
Y'all
won. Y'all really won.
It's almost like raising children.
Straight up. Straight up.
Your music, your songs is almost like your children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you still want them to come out the best.
Yeah, absolutely. You know? Absolutely. And that's your money maker right there. So you want to make sure that you put out the best.
We got one song, I ain't gonna really get into it that much, but we had one song that he came and he had dropped the first verse to it. And as soon as I heard it, and I know who he is, I say, oh, you gotta do the next verse too. I don't need to get on this one. This one for you. You know what I'm saying?
Now that's live. I like that, man. You was like, you feel like he grooving in the beat, so let him go do this whole song.
Already do. Like Lil Wayne say, I remember when they asked him about the song he did for what, Undisputed. And they was like, how did you come up with that song? He said, the problem wasn't coming up with the song. The problem was figuring out when to stop. So that was the same thing with him. Is I say he stopped just to let me get on it.
Right.
But I know he got
more. Yeah. Right.
You know,
right.
Easy and it's one of my favorite songs right now that we got.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Can you say the name of the song though?
You heard it already. That ain't that good.
Okay. Gotcha.
And even with that song, it was like when I was telling them what I wanted to do with the song, I said, man, I really want to show homage to Too Short. You know what I'm saying? So it was like that. So when and you can always tell when you do something good because he'll look back.
Yeah.
You know his engineering skills.
Yeah.
So I knew once I said that he looked back like this and he put that fist to that mouth, I said, let's go. We made it.
That's live.
I'll finish that.
Yeah. That's live.
Yeah. And even when I had wrote the last part of it, I had changed up and said, oh no, you got to keep it the same way you did the first one.
Yeah.
Right. So just in making the music, he's still involved.
Right.
Yeah, right. Absolutely.
If you hear a solo song with me or hear a solo song with him, you still hearing both of them.
Yeah, right. I can dig that. That's live.
Yeah, just feel
y'all chemistry off the chain, and like I say, y'all communicating with each other, making sure y'all put out the best product. Yeah. We're not just throwing out anything. You know what I'm saying?
We don't do that.
Yeah.
Now you lose.
Straight up.
Yeah, we get clowned for that.
Yeah.
We too old.
No, we too old for that.
To be coming out and sounding like some BS.
Yeah.
You know, because too many people would tell us. I mean, man, what y'all doing? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. And that's
it. They told that though, what you doing?
And that's kind of like what, like on those pins and needles though, it's like damn near like as an older artist, you gotta really be on it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like as a youngster, you can kind of, it may look cute in certain instances, even if they not just jamming or might not, it still looks cute. But as an older artist, you gotta really be on it because it ain't no gray area. It's like either you got it or you don't got it. Yeah. It's crazy.
And then, you know, people ain't finna really just tell you things.
Right. They gonna pat the yes men. Man, that's cool. You know, instead of,
You play your music and you see somebody actually be like, you can see it.
Right.
See the expression like, oh, damn. Nah, you know, they go from looking at their phone to, hey, what's that? You know what I'm saying?
What you say on that? Hold on, rewind
it. We love it.
Yeah.
It's like being the 5 deadly venoms. Nobody know who you are, and yet I don't present myself as a rapper outside of this. So you know, it's shocking.
Yeah.
That's why you say, "Oh shit," you know what I'm saying? Then you got people on it that I don't know these people as being stars to other people. You know
right.
I have a personal relationship with Ronnie.
Yeah.
You know, I was there with his mama. You know what I'm saying? I have a personal relationship with Billy. Renetta, I remember when she was a baby.
Yeah, come on now. Come on now.
With a platinum plaque.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, man. On the Ball Baby.
Yeah, the Ball Baby.
Yeah, come on.
I remember Big Mo when he was younger going to Yakes and being in the town. I go back that far.
Come on.
Showtime, my boy.
Yeah, shout out to man.
Real.
Straight up.
Man, they just put me on the CD with Showtime.
Yeah, that's live. That's live.
Underboss.
That's another Houston legend.
Yeah, straight up though.
Everybody in Houston.
Purple stuff. That boy got that cold air freshener, man.
I thought some of that shit had to go in the club and smell so loud. I sprayed this shit
on yourself. Like cologne. How the boy spraying on the
I'm
Man, love it, man. Hey, we still in the building, man, with the one and only GBU, man. Good Brothers United, man.
From the train.
Already. And Big Grumpy in the building, man. You feel me?
The song makers. That's our little old AKA. We the song makers.
Yeah. I love that, man. I love that, man. I'm definitely looking forward to, man, future projects. And, man, we like to ask our artists this, man, before we get up out, man, considering, man, everything y'all just let me know, being veterans in the game, man, working with any and everybody, man. What would y'all tell a younger y'all selves, I guess? What would you tell a younger you, man, considering everything that you've learned and, you know, throughout your years? Like, what kind of advice would you give your younger self?
Definitely with me, I would tell my younger self, anytime you step into the room with somebody, get their information. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it likely that you're in a room with somebody. And then you let them leave thinking that you're going, man, it don't matter what they do. Get their information because you don't know what one thing will lead to the next. And that's one thing we were a little comfortable.
Yeah, it hurt us.
Yeah, and it hurt us.
It hurt us at a time.
We let the company take care of everything. We was just the artists. But we needed to build those personal relationships too, because Powwow, Slim Thug, Chameleon now, Mike Jones, all these dudes have personal relationships with each other.
Absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
When it was bubbling. You got to understand that when Houston was bubbling, we was also part of the movement.
Right.
It's just the idea that what happened to us, we couldn't get our light before it's opening up for everybody. It pretty much came out. And you know what I'm saying, also working with some of the artists, the thing is we wanted to make our stake and make a difference.
Absolutely.
We was ignorant, as in hooking up with some of these folks and after talking to them.
Yeah. Calling them up and just...
Yeah, that was the downside.
You
know what I'm saying? And so now we're open to it.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely. Absolutely.
And everybody and just... That's the reason why we're here with you.
Straight up, man. I appreciate y'all too, man.
I appreciate you too, man.
And
like spot, I've been watching your show, baby. And you doing it, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, man. Thank you.
You be saying the question, it made me think like, He's so right, man. Keep going to the refrigerator thinking something.
Like thinking something new gonna materialize. You just went in there 15, 20 minutes ago, you go back in there. It's like, man, nah, straight up, I appreciate that, man. That's love. That's love, man. I appreciate y'all, man. What about you, though? What would you tell?
Be consistent. Just being consistent. I think in the game, a lot of times people be thinking it's a dream. But you can manifest that just by working. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do.
I done been there too. I'm guilty of that one myself, man. You know, because people, you know, we kind of look at like when I get to this point or when I get to this place, it's like you're at that place right now already. You know what I'm saying? And you have to look at it like that though. You know what I mean? And like they used to say, seeing is believing, but believing is seeing. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to see it to believe. You have to believe it before you can see it. You feel me?
Yeah.
So consistency. I love that. I love that. Well, for the people that may or may not know, man, put, you know, where they can find the music and also put your handles out there, your Instagram, Facebook. If you want to put your phone number out there, whatever you want to put out there.
Shit, we on all platforms. You can check out music out on YouTube, you know, Good Brothers United on YouTube. My handle on Instagram is Gray from the Trait.
Already.
I'm from the Trait. You know what I'm saying? From the Trait too. Tell them your handle, baby.
Yeah, mine is Big/Grumpy. You know what I'm talking about? 713. You know, you already know.
That slash is actually an underscore.
Underscore.
He gonna have.
Man, you know we old school. We have to get on to the lingo, man.
BIG Grumpy 713.
We old school. We got to get on to the lingo, man. Like I talk to my old man and my parents all the time, and then, it takes them a minute to get into the technology and all that. So for sure.
TikTok and everything. We have right now. We have music out, and we just have mobile.
Ain't you dancing on TikTok too?
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, ain't you dancing?
You dancing on that?
Yeah, he dancing on TikTok. You can catch him all the time. See, no.
Man, I love the ramen noodle suits, man. Them boys got the ramen noodle jumpsuits, man. I say, man, hold on, man. Them boys, I got some ramen noodles in there right now. I'm about to smash on as soon as we get off.
People like that, man. We get so much attention. We go out of those noodle suits. We get cars stopping.
Man, come on, man. I'm telling you.
Man, because it's like you can just be so tied up and be so serious sometimes. Like, this shit's supposed to be fun.
That's right. That's right, man.
We just having fun, man.
That's it, man. That's what life is about.
And at the end of the day, we can look back at our own product.
Yeah,
we did that.
Yeah,
straight up.
Yeah,
straight up.
No matter what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We happy. We like, hey.
We still got our day job.
Yeah. That's it. Already.
Just for the rest of my life and be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I get my, your kids get to grow up and listen to you and stuff.
And be like, my daddy did that. Or, when they had kids, my grandpa did that. You feel me? Like, Nah, straight up, man. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's better than sitting on your ass all day, sitting at the house talking.
Man, come on. Come on. And then y'all got 50 songs, bro. Like, everybody can't say that, bro.
He's mad at that. He said that
50 songs.
To me, that's not enough.
What?
Yeah, he tell me that all the time.
I get pissed off when I hear it.
He do.
50 songs, said that ain't.
He's mad.
What's a good number?
To me, 1,000.
1,000. Ooh. Y'all really, after 1,000, y'all ain't gotta really.
We gonna do this till
y'all ain't really. See, y'all can just drop
it's retired
every year. Just
it's retired
and work on the marketing strategy and all that, like you say with the t-shirts and all that, the merch. You know what I'm saying? From now,
it's a lot of options you have when you have product. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have product. You know what I'm saying? You could buy a warehouse.
Good product.
Straight up.
Yeah, you want to have that good product.
You could buy the biggest warehouse down the street. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got something to fill it up in there,
then it's pointless. Yeah. And man, like even with I call it a gimmick, man, but y'all killing the game, man. Like with what y'all doing though, the mask, like this is a whole brand in itself. You feel me? So it's like you can do everything with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? From lighters to, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can do the old school cardboard cutouts. You know what I'm saying? And just so many things, man, with that.
I want our people that is our age and grew up in hip hop and stuff, I just want them to still feel involved.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard when something that you love and you grew up loving, and all of a sudden they say, hey, you ain't part of that no more. I don't like that. I want people to still be involved. And that's been a response that we've been getting. So
Absolutely.
It's a positive thing.
Absolutely.
See how emotional he is? He's very emotional.
Nah, it's getting hot in this goddamn mask.
I'm trying to... you sweating out the eye. You got eyebrows wet.
Man, y'all are hilarious, man. Y'all gotta love it, man. Well, shoot, man, we're gonna go and get up out of here, man. Y'all got any last minute shout out to anything before we go?
Shout out to the #1 spot. Man.
Hey, you feel me?
This our dude, Q.U.E. He's on the team.
You feel me?
And he already know anything that he needs from Good Brothers United.
We got it.
All right, I appreciate that, man. That's love. That's love.
Trade, Showtime,
Black Boy,
all the rappers.
Already, man. Shout out, man. Dope.
Cook, LWE, Mo.
My homeboy, Sonny. I mean, everybody show us some love.
Yeah, man.
And don't try to make you feel crazy for chasing your dreams.
Man, for real, man. Like I say, y'all inspire me, bro. Man, and I appreciate that, man, because I went through that for the longest time. And I'm like, man, now, Forget what y'all talking about, you know, contrary to popular belief, man. Hey, the older cats, man, got music. You feel me?
Yeah, we coming.
Man, hey, we not finna let y'all try to talk us down just cause y'all didn't chase y'all dream or y'all didn't go for what y'all should have been going for and try to talk us out of, you know what I mean? What we doing is like, man, I'm not trying to hear it, bro.
I tell some of the young folks, you know, when a person can't get to your level, the only option they got is to try to bring you down to there.
Yeah, come on.
You know what I'm saying? Come on. So we do some stuff that we satisfied with.
That's right.
And, you know, that's just us.
That's what it is. And it's so, and like I always say too, it's fans for everybody, bro. It's 8+ billion people in the world. Right. You feel me?
You could be popular and not even in the United States.
Come on. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Be popular in Brazil.
Come on. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying. And it's coming, man. It's here. It's already here, man. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all got any upcoming shows or video releases, album releases, anything y'all want to put out there real quick?
Coming to you soon. God song coming to you soon. Thank God. You know that.
Already.
We already got out What You Watching Me For. We already got out Learn to Listen. We already got out Vacay. You know what I'm saying? And Why Us.
Killing it, man. Killing it, man.
Powerful song.
Man, cause I was just at the video shoot yesterday and I was like, man, hold on, man, these boys killing it. Like y'all have the sound y'all have, in my opinion, is nostalgic. You know what I'm saying? Like for people that grew up in that era and maybe didn't, they have to feel that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you talking about Cool Cups and Starburst and man, come on, man, come on. It's like
to be honest, come
on. No, for real though. Like that was super cold.
No, you killed him with that one.
For real. And then how y'all talked about it at the beginning, like you say, you know,
I ain't ashamed of my age.
Yeah, man, come on, man. Like, come on. You talking about your old man and can sleep on the couch and like, man, like all that resonated, bro.
They whooped your ass.
Taking selfies with the Polaroid. Like, for real, like we really, like what's so-called new now, we really was doing back in the days, but it wasn't coined, you know, per se as that. You know what I'm saying? But we was doing that back in the days, you feel me? Way before social media, man. So, man, we signing out, man. #1 spot, man. Hey, if you ain't at the #1 spot, you're #2, and nobody remembers #2. Remember that, baby. Hey, just Google us, man. I got to get better at this. Just Google us, man. #1 spot, that's DANUMBER, the #1 SPOT Network, man. We on Instagram, TikTok, man, YouTube, man. All you gotta do is Google us, man. We out there, man. And like I say, man, if you ain't at the #1 spot, you're #2, and nobody remembers #2. Remember that, baby. And we out of here. Yeah.